Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name's Nicholas, this is Major Crit, and here we are, just leaving the Canalave City gym when we've been run into by Dexter, our old friend and rival. "Hey, that's mine badge, good going," he says. "You're even tough enough to take a shot at becoming the Pokemon champion. Of course I'm tougher, so that's not actually gonna happen. Anyway, Nick, come with me to the library." We were in the library before, we critiqued its use of the children's section. Let's see what Dexter wants us to see here. Let's be on an upper floor. Oh, is he literally up with, like, the kids' books? "Hey, Nick, over here, this way!" Oh, I see. "Okay, Gramps, I brought Nick like I said. And now I'm out of here." Rowan. "Okay, I get it."
Everyone's finally here. Listen up. You may have forgotten already, but I study the evolution of Pokémon. The more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. There are some Pokémon that evolve and others that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do immature ones evolve into ones that are more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokémon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokémon of Sinnoh are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. There is said to be a mysterious Pokémon in each of the 3 lakes of Sinnoh. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokémon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these mysterious Pokémon.
"What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex."
And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give them one? But that's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too.
You can count on me. It will help with my Pokedex too. Nick, you'll go too, won't you?
I would have made all of you go regardless. Now, then, there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, go to Lake Verity.
Will do.
Dexter, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That will take you almost to Snow Point City. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go.
Yeah, of course, Gramps. You know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness.
And that leaves Nick with Lake Valor. That lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves.
Is that the bomb that someone was bringing to the lake?
Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? Let's go outside, but be careful. I'm concerned about the city. Nick, hurry along, but beware of aftershocks.
Yeah, those Team Galactic goons kept talking about bombs. They've been a long time in actually setting one of them off, if this is indeed a bomb.
Whoa, that tremor. That wasn't a natural occurrence.
Hey, yarr. Hey, old dude and kids, something big just happened. They're saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor. Kaboom! Like that. Gramps, I'm going to the lake. I have a bad feeling about this.
That Dexter can't sit still. Nick, I'm worried about Lake Valor. However, I have no idea what is taking place. We must find out. But before you go, I can't stress this enough. Don't get in over your head. We will try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity.
You'll be okay, won't you, Nick? See... There were 2 things I wanted to do. And I'm not sure. Now, well, there's a thing I wanted to do, and now I'm being told to go to Lake Valor. Let's see. Let's see if they stop us. Oh, first off, Pokemon. Do we need healing? Yeah, health is pretty good, but I'm assuming our PP, our uses of our moves, are reduced from the gym. Fighting all those Steelixes and Onyxes. Yeah, I've been wondering whether or not I want to keep Adamant in the party. He is a really tough wall, but the thing is, it all depends on his final moves he learns. If those aren't enough for him to be able to deal at least like moderate damage in a fight, then like he just might not be right for the party. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, that there's another interesting Steel-type Pokemon on Iron Island, as you might expect. That an island with such a name would have some metallic Pokemon. So, in fact, let me open up the Iron Island Poke-Earth on Cerebi.net. Not a paid promotion. See, okay, so the Pokemon you're mostly finding on Iron Island are ones we've seen before. I see an exception on one level. I see an exception on 2 levels. Alright. Let me look up something real quick. Dude, sorry. I'm getting distracted. You guys are just like watching me stare into space, which is not the most entertaining. We could surf in that little section there. Max Ether, nice. I wanted to look up, what's his name? Bastiodon. Bastion Dawn. Alright, so his final moves he learns are... nope, that's the wrong generation. Are Metal Burst, Iron Head, and Heavy Slam. Heavy Iron Head is just a good 80 power, 15 use, may flinch. Great. Heavy Slam, yeah, that's his final attack, and I was looking it up, and I don't think it's actually very good for him. Because it deals damage based on the weight difference between him and other people. The person he's fighting, rather. Oh, who goes here? But, funnily enough, being a big, iron and rock dinosaur doesn't actually weigh that much. Where's... I'm sure that you can just, like, look at, like, the height and weight of your Pokemon. Somehow? No? Huh. How do you check your Pokemon's weight? I don't know. But yeah, he was first only in the, like, very center of the pack for weight of Pokemon. There's a lot of them that are a lot heavier than him. And so, you know, outweighing his opponents probably is not going to be how he's going to, like, deal big amounts of damage. Metal Burst, though, he also learns, which is like a retaliation attack, which will work well. But it's 150% of the damage inflicted on the user. So if he takes less damage, then it does less damage, but he's really bulky, so yeah, I don't know about it, right? Yeah, I like to camp, so what? Let's battle. Emperor Lawrence, let's see, what sort of level are you? Lucio? Yeah, I don't know. I'm keeping him for now. But I'm really considering swapping him out for someone. It's like, let's have a look at this. Takedown is a pretty strong move. Against a guy who's like, what, like 5 levels lower than him? It's only that much. Yeah. 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 Alright. I don't think Adamant is going to be in the party anymore. Sad, but, he's just too focused on defense. And, like, there might be uses for that in, like, you know, more competitive play. Maybe, like, you need a wall to, like, you know, set up buffs and do things and baton pass. Right, whatever. complex plays, but like when I'm just playing through the storyline, a guy which doesn't die is not that useful when he doesn't actually move the battle forward in my direction either. All he does is stall things out. And I would need to... yeah, I need to have him do something else other than just stall. So yeah, we gave him a go. I like the dinosaur Pokemon, but he's not it. Sorry, Adamant. So in fact, I'm gonna... Nope, nope. Take your amulet away, sorry. And we'll move back to just, you know, using our normal guys. Adamant moves to the back of the group. And, there's a Pokemon in this cave that I want. That's what I'll use. Iron Ball. See, that's what I was looking up. I was looking at the Poke Earth for this place, and Iron Ball is an item you find here. And it halves your speed, and, makes you, not immune to ground-type moves if you were previously moved to ground-type moves. Which is... two uses for that, I can see. Would be either, if you're like a trick... I know there's a... I think there's an attack that lets you swap items with your opponent, so you can give that to your opponent to debuff them. You can, use it if you're like doing a Trick Room play, as we've seen Trick Room come up a couple times before. You know, make yourself really slow so that you go first. Or I think there's at least one steel type attack, maybe. I think Bronzor learns it. That does damage based on how slow you are compared to your opponent. The slower you are, the better. So that would... I think that's an attack. I don't know. Do I want to be fighting these guys? I think like 50% of them have Sturdy. The problem is if they've got Explosion. That makes them really dangerous to deal with. Especially if I can't one-hit KO them because they're sturdy. Yeah, Gyro Ball. The user tackles a target with a high-speed spin. The slower the user compared to the target, the greater the move's power. Don't know how that works. But, you know, I could see Iron Ball, Gyro Ball to slow yourself down a lot to increase the power of Gyro Ball. But that's not what we're doing, is it? Getting a okay amount of experience from these guys, just because, you know, they're evolved, they're Gravelers. Each evolution tier up tends to, stronger, or worth more, at least. Yeah, it makes you stronger, obviously. Which is probably why it makes you worth more. Hey, come on. I think they do have two different attacks, right? Or skills, I think. I don't think 100% of them are sturdy. I don't know if we're just getting unlucky, or if it is the only skill they have is sturdy. There's always going to be a 2-hit. Oh, okay, good. So, not guaranteed that they'll be sturdy. Nice. Nines. Real close to 50, especially on Buddy. Yeah, like, Buddy is like more defensively focused than most of my Pokemon. Like, one reason I've not used him as much is because of that, you know, lower attack power. But like, he's more defensively focused, but still has, you know, offensive abilities. Not so with Adamant. He was like just too heavily specialized in the wrong direction. I'd rather have a Pokemon that was all attack and no defense than all defense and no attack. Especially, you know, I'm playing a single player. May we have a battle, please? She asks. It'll be something to lighten up this boring picnic with. Why are you having a picnic inside a cave? Because especially, you know, playing single player campaign Pokemon, not competitive, you know, battling. I'm fighting a lot of battles, right? A lot of battles against people who are weaker than me. And so, yeah, having a bulky wall is not very useful when I'm just like trying to get through fights. Like, yeah, the enemy Pokemon won't, you know, kill me over the 5 rounds it takes for me to win. But my other Pokemon could have just one-shot it like that and not taken any damage. And, you know, the same end result. Cherum, you know, we're going to actually keep out Tails, despite the type disadvantage. Ice Fang is going to help us out. Because I think, again, I can just one-hit KO. Super effective. There we go. And Tails is lagging behind a bit in experience points, so we'll just keep him out a bit longer as well. Again, I don't know how Buddy got so far ahead of everyone else in XP. I'm going home to play with my Pokemon. Alright, so that's to an elevator down. I'm running away from the Onyxes because I don't think they're as much worth as much experience as Gravelers. And I'm pretty sure that they have Sturdy as well. And so it's still going to take me just as much time for like half as much experience points. Oh, I was hoping there'd be an item hidden around here. No, I should probably do now and again when I'm suspicious. Hey, I can use my strength now. This is like the slowest way to get through this thing. Not having a real touchscreen, well, especially, you know, when I'm set up in TV mode like this. Okay. I really thought there would be an item somewhere around here. Well, there's Pokemon around here. We've got that going for us. Let's see, what level are you actually? Let me have a closer look here. Are you worth fighting overall? You're evolved, you're level 30. Okay, you're almost 20 levels below me. We're just run from those. There is a Pokemon further down in this cave that, like, none of these things have hidden stuff in them. Oh. Ah, I saw a little dot there. A bit to my right. So, like, underneath her? No? Oh, a tiny mushroom. Weird. Why would a mushroom be growing on metal? I don't think they didn't really like to do that. I believe that there are Steelixes here, potentially. So I want to, like, have a chance of running into one of them. Hello? You look unique. You are... Oh, you're Nick. I'm Riley. I'm a trainer, and yes, it is a bit odd that I would be training here. If you like, we could team up. The wild Pokemon here are restless. Alright, decide to go with Riley. If your Pokemon get hurt, I'll heal them up. Alright, I am going to use Repel now, because catching Pokemon during double battles is a pain in the neck. Oh, I thought this was going to end a double battle if I was seen by both of those guys. But I guess I wasn't standing in quite the right spot. Ice Fang really makes Tails a lot more flexible. Ice is a great offensive typing. Yeah. I think it's like not great defensively, so a water Pokemon with an Ice type attack is actually better in some senses than an Ice type Pokemon with an Ice type attack. You lose out on the same type attack bonus, but you're, you know, better able to handle incoming threats. Ice is Ice strong against ground? That's why it's super effective. But water is super effective against ground and rock. So quadruple effective. And you're not sturdy, so goodbye.
Whew. I think I've calmed down now.
I didn't read his first stuff because I was distracted. If it's called a mountain, you can be sure I'll be climbing it. Even if it's mountain of food, I'll be sticking my flag on top. There we go. If I'd walked down here right between them, I would have gotten to do a double battle and seen who, I forget this guy's name. The blue hat guy. He introduced himself and I've already forgotten. Alright, are you sturdy? No, you aren't. Excellent. Out next, we get... one new... Trying to look up something on the side. Perish Song. No, don't want to learn Perish Song. That's a move that means that if you die, your opponent dies, but really aiming for that right now. Let's get you out here. My stand-in for a psychic type. Not actually psychic, but has a psychic attack and good special attack, which is half of what you need anyway. Nice. Well, I say nice, but again, I'm not using him anymore. Yahoo! Actually, when you're up in the mountains, a simple hide do if you walk past someone. Oh, and this isn't the mountains. I mean, it kind of is. We're inside of a mountain. Beating you up would be my 100th straight win. Here's to a fun battle.
I'll pound the fear of my fists into you all, karate style, punk.
Now we get to see what this guy has. Riley. I think that was it Riley? Jason. Jason or Riley. Black belt, Progon. Riley sends out Lucario. That's the one. I'm pretty sure I can get a Lucario here, or Riolu, one of the two. Water's not very, is neutral against fighting and things. And there we go. And Lucario is stronger than the other two. Now, if only I had a Pokemon with the dry skin ability, make him immune to water. Or I think that's what it does, right? Something like that. I don't know how frustrating it is to lose now after all that work.
I'm sorry, I got a bit mouthy there, didn't I?
Fine, because whenever you're traveling with someone, you get free infinite heals. A magnet. I think that increases power of electric type moves, right? Okay, let me look up a thing, because I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm not actually double-checking. So, I've given... yeah, Iron Ball. Lowers the speed and allows ground-type moves to hit flying-type holders that are left. Okay, so Magnet boosts power of electric moves. Zapcat has a Zap Plate. I believe it's called the Zap Plate, right? So let's look that up real quick. Zap Plate boosts electric attacks by how much? Magnet does how much? Are they different? Are they just the same? Zap Plate, 20%. And makes Arceus electric type. Magnet, 20%. Okay, so it's the same amount. So I'm going to go ahead and give Zapcat the magnet, because I think that's cooler than just the colored plate. Same reason I gave Tails the water. Leonardo the, It is darker, yeah. Check here. No. Okay, I figured there probably wouldn't be a hidden item there because there's a visible item right next to it. So while normally like a little narrow thing like that would be suspicious. Yeah. Speaking of suspicious spots. Normally they don't have items that close together. So there's guys blocking the way there. Workers here. Trying to figure out like what is our goal on this floor? Ultra Ball, nice. Oh, weird. Just a dead end. Weird. Weird. Just making me use up a repel. I can't wait until I'm used up all my repels and I can start using my super repels. The Canalave Gym folks use this place as their training grounds. Hey, this is no playground. If you're gonna play, battle me. Alright. Look at these guys posed up together. It looks weird when they're a duo like that. How many Pokemon do you have again? Did that show me at the beginning of the fight? 3. Alright. I'll only surf once. Friendly fire. Do I get experience points for knocking out my allies' Pokemon? Probably not, right? That seems like it would be a perverse incentive, as they say. Felix. Super effective. If I knew the typing of Steelix, I'd know what ice was super effective against. I think the Steelix become Steel Rock or Steel Ground, because Onix is Ground Rock, right? The attack. Ooh, ouch. Thunderfang. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Ooh, not much damage though. But now I'm paralyzed. That's annoying. You know, I kind of don't want this to become a 1v2, but that might happen. Alright, there we go. At least you're almost down. Paralyzed! I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Just all the damage over time being put on Lucario. I think he's about to get knocked out. Yep, definitely. Alright. Broke out the paralysis. Excellent. Okay, well, may as well surf till the cows come home, because there's no friendlies to fire at anymore. Let's see. And finally a Graveler. There we go, we're back to 1v1. Aqua Tail. And boom, we win. Maybe I should head to the gym and work out there. You played me like an amateur. Alright. We're gonna call it quits there for today. It looks like we've got quite a bit of cave left to explore. And so we're gonna have to pick that up tomorrow and maybe get a Lucario. I'll see you guys there. Bye.